America and oil, macaroni and cheese, paper and pens, Coke and Walter. Walter White. What? It's a polar bear that's white. Do you get it? Walter White and Coke. You know, Breaking Bad. Walter White, Coke. Welcome to Manifest Destiny, episode 12, and we've been saying for the past few episodes, resources, resources, resources. I've been saying it over and over again, and it's getting boring. We need to take action. We need to put our destiny in our own hands. The American dream cannot be accomplished without apprehension to doing things. We need to actually do things, basically. And I've worked out how we're going to do it. Now, we are very limited at the moment with what vehicles we can produce. We unfortunately don't have the technology to do it, which is why Donny T, Robert, and Kerr, who still hasn't been named yet because I'm pre-recording this for a future time because I'm going on holiday. Whilst you're probably watching this, actually, I won't be here. So the only vehicles we can currently make are very limited. But we have access to one vehicle in particular, the Bang Bus. Now, not only is this just got a fantastic name, it can carry 6 people, and with that we can take one person and maybe a couple of other people, and we can start going and taking over all of these tribal quests that pop up, the hunting work site, the farming work site, the logging work site, all these tribal people minding their own business, and they need to be liberated. So the plan for today's episode is to be building the Bang Bus, and we're going to take some people off of research and actually start focusing on getting more people to send them out, mix them out, post for us, and converting them to the American way. So if you enjoy any of today's episode, are excited to see all the things we can fill in the Bang Bus, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things and let's see what we actually need to make for the Bang Bus. So we need 1 block, 1 alternator, 4 exhaust, 2 suspension, 4 wheels. Pretty cheap. Nice. I figured out a way for us to actually be able to use the highway as well. Now, it's not quite the most efficient way to be doing things, but we could ultimately just kind of build fences all around it. You know, we could section off the highway from everything else, and we call it a safety feature. We say what we're doing is making it more safe for road users and pedestrians alike. I'm pretty desperate. I just want the highway to be used. The racetrack must be enforced. And that's the only way I can figure out doing it safely as well. If we have like a separate garage for like hauler vehicles that travel outside of the map and one for like, you know, our playthings, that could probably work as well. There we go. So I have queued up another garage on the parallel side of the base. This side we'll use for like cargo, right? So then I'll follow the actual roads and everything and go the right way. And this one we'll just have for like anything. We're going to park a few tanks in here. That sort of thing for like defending against raiders. So looking through the drugs that we can make. And as of last episode, we're kind of embracing Big Pharma. Doing the big American thing and making drugs kind of widely available. Which I might do, honestly. You know, let everyone have antidepressants. Wake up. Antibiotics should probably also be available to everyone. Same with everything else. We have a drug available called Tristan. Now, I obviously am not condoning anybody taking drugs in real life. This is Rimworld. Please do not demonetize me. Tristan here is a lovely drug, well, we assume. It does reduce people's consciousness by 25%, but it does massively improve mood. Now, I'm not necessarily for condoning our prisoners and experimenting on them, but people's resistance and things are adjusted depending on how happy they are. If we make our prisoners take this drug, and it makes them really happy, theoretically, I think, we could probably recruit them a lot easier. So I'm going to bash out some Tristan. Not too many, because it's very expensive in terms of neutramine, and kind of hope that we can recruit people a little bit quicker, maybe have it added to their like daily amount of things. And poaching, the Kamaksta tribe have come into our area, and the leader is here. Bacchus, the leader is here. Now, most people would see this and think, oh no, whatever, they're poaching in the area. No worries, we'll let them be. I see this as an opportunity to help free them of their incorrect beliefs. We're going to assemble the squad, and we're going to very nicely persuade them to maybe leave. And they've decided to attack the Ceratox down here. Now, I specifically have been leaving them alone because who on earth is beefing with this big boy? Realistically, not something I want to be doing. And Bacchus has a chainsaw as Bacchus has died. Well, Bacchus, I'm not sure what you expected when you thought it'd be a fun idea to fist fight one of those. My people are up here. They've all assembled themselves quite nicely. And I'm going to send them to go range, search, destroy, honestly. I mean, I have full faith in them that they can deal with a bunch of tribals, honestly. Any survivors, will obviously be forced ash nicely into the work camps. The tribespeople from the Kamaksta tribes are fleeing. Did any of them survive? No, none of them survived. That's really annoying. But I mean, we did get left with a little bit of free food, which is very nice, and we do have all the loot to go through. Abanquero, another tantrum. You love being beaten up by Robert. That's what it is. Abanquero has a thing for Robert and enjoys beating them. And there we are, Robert going in from behind. What a scene that we have. It's almost poetic. Jesus Christ, just stabbed her with the chainsaw and cut off her right pinky. Christ, I mean, that looked a little bit worse than that, honestly. And she's still having a tantrum as a result of that. Crikey. And I'm making the sad decision as well to deconstruct the Traveller. The race car that was the first to go around the track, I'm deconstructing it. I don't have the resources to build the bang bus, and this is all I can think of to do in order for us to build the bang bus. We must destroy in order to progress, as is the American way. And goodbye, Traveller. Look at all those resources we got from 100 steel, some engine stuff, and now we should be able to more or less build the bang bus. We're a couple of suspensions away, a couple of wheels away. We're getting close. We're getting close. There it is. That was the perfect amount of resources in order for us to build the bang bus. Oh my god, I am so excited to witness, to lay eyes on the bus that bangs, the bangable bus. Confirm name, the bang bus. Hello, bang bus. So attractive, so lovely, perfect. Let's get that refueled and let's head on our first journey. Perfect, there it is, bang bus all refueled. Let's go on our very first adventure. Now, we're not going to these hunting sites, farming sites, logging sites to get the resources. We're going there to get the people. Going on this journey in order for us to collect people. And that's about it. So let's take Alamo, let's take Coke, let's take Dr. Jew, and then that's 3 people. 3 people should be able to take care of pretty much anything. Dr. Jew's got the Tommy gun, which is really powerful, and the katana. Coke is unbelievably fast and can kite people, and Alamo has the range. I think that is a good mix of colonists, honestly. So let's take those guys, take some food with us, and head on our way. The first one we're going to go to is the one down here. It's going to take us a little bit of time to get there, but it's going to be well worth it when we get there. So there's 9 people here. 9 people. This should be okay. They're all tribals. There it is. The bang bus is off on its way. No, it doesn't use the highway either. It prefers to go the most efficient way possible. I am definitely putting fences around here. I didn't waste all that time for them to not use the roundabout. Arrived at the farming work site, and that's not something I want to see. A relationship. The daughter-in-law of Chad Chadson. Oh, God. Not another one. Daughter-in-law. We can see just from the stats here that they are normal, alright? So that is the 3rd colonist that is normal for Chad Chadson. The bang bus has been parked to the side here. Turn it off, get out. Killing Chad Chadson's daughter-in-law. Will he mind about that? I'm not too sure. These tribals do have guns. This furry has a shotgun. Not sure if I'm scared of that or not, but it definitely needs to be put down. A lot of them have shovels as well. What are they doing out here? Hold your line, my friends. Hold your line. Please. The first ones are getting closer and closer. Coke, please stab them. Area is now safe. You can reform the caravan. Did we or did we not kill? Okay, we're killing every single one of them. Not one of them has survived. Okay, let's move on to the next work site, which I think is quite a distance away. Yeah, it's the logging site up here or the hunting site. And a mutagenic ship has spawned in. It's crashed nearby. And oh no, another one. Not at the end of the world, obviously. We can use this technology to when we be able to actually be able to tame Zebo down here. We could revert them back to being a normal person if we wanted to. We could also use this technology to expand our inner knowledge of mutagen stuff. It looks like there's, what, just 7 scythers? Nothing I need to worry about too much. We'll get onto that when Coke, Dr. Jew, and Alamo come home. The caravan has arrived at the next hunting site. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with. It looks like just some fairly basic people with their ass and titties out. Fair enough. Let's just stand in the trees and just kind of go for it. From what I remember, I think there was 6 of them. Not too many, but they do have actual guns, which is slightly scary. And for some reason, Alamo has dropped their rifle. So they've just got the grinder, and that's it. So I'm just going to send them to go search and destroy, honestly. You know, I can't see why not. He's a big boy. He's got his grinder. That's what he likes to see. And there it is. One of them survived. Sparks. Only a 1 in mining and is staggeringly ugly. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess I'll quickly go through the stuff they've got here and see if there's anything worth keeping. Whoa, I don't know what these hunters were hunting, but what on earth is that? An ancient giant spider. We messed with these guys, and they were some powerful people, alright? Maybe we messed with the wrong people. I don't know. But there's not much else here at all for us to keep and capture. Let's just go home and take our prisoner with... Oh, wow. There it is. Napalm. Highly flammable sticky jelly used in incendiary bombs consisting of chem fuel thickened with synthylene. Napalm. Napalm bomb. Napalm refiner. Napalm trail. Spark grid. Yes. Yes, please. Napalm will make me a very happy boy, I must say. And there's a lovely spot at the back of the refinery here for it as well. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I have set up a bill as well to be creating synthylene. We've just not got anybody getting around to it at the moment. Something to do with Coke, Dr. Dew, and Alamo not being in the base, helping out. But soon, all the baby will grow up. I don't know if babies can operate resource consoles, but I really, really hope they do. And Abanquiro has finally been converted. Then I'll be released from prison, which is going to be fantastic. And then we can send her off to the mining camp. Welcome, Abanquiro. The only thing that's going to save you is your animal skill, and you're not very good at that, so I definitely am getting rid of you straight away. Another person to add to the mining camp. And we are being faced with a current problem, right? The bang bus isn't very fast. The bang bus takes a long time to get anywhere, especially when we're carrying one extra person. Coke has had no sleep and isn't taking the drugs that he's meant to be doing. Things go a little bit slow. We need to deal with this mutagenic ship now, otherwise we're not going to be able to deal with it full stop. I think the range is going to be way too much, and it's going to absolutely ruin us. So Chad Chadson, Donny T, Kerr, the American boys themselves are going to have to deal with this on their own. As long as we're outside the range and we can beef with the Scythers, can anybody reach that? Donny T can. Wake them up. And the mechanoids have all woken up. Alright, well, we are definitely going to be running, and we're definitely going to be gunning. All of them are thankfully Scythers, so this is not actually that bad, you know? They're only Scythers. It'll be okay. If we lead them along the highway as well, you can treat it almost like a zombie apocalypse. Like, we're playing Black Ops Zombie. This is a nice little train. Should be absolutely fine. We lead them around the roundabout as well. We're in for a good time. And Kerr has unfortunately been caught out. I am so sorry, Kerr. I'm so sorry. We haven't even taken one of them out yet. Christ. These things are powerful. Chad Chadson, Donny T. No! Don't do that, Chad! Shit. Well, he did kill them. Chad, please, run. You need to drop that lasso as well. Donny T, you don't have one, do you? Drop it. Drop that bloody lasso. Christ. And Chad Chadson has been caught. Oh, Chad. Donny T, keep going. Chad has gone down. Death in 8 hours. The right second toe has been taken off. The most important toe, arguably. Kerr has actually managed to get back up, which is very nice. Kerr, can you just self-tend to yourself, please, so you don't... Not assigned to doctoring. Kerr, you're absolutely messing me around, my friend. Tend to yourself or you'll die. Donny T is... this is taking so long. I hadn't realized how powerful Scythers were for some reason. I mean, this one's had both of its blades shot off. It's literally just, like, harmless, but... Oh, my God. Is this showing how bad the Desert Eagle is, or how good the mechanoids are? I think we need improvement of weapons, honestly. We need more industrialization. The guys have arrived back, basically. Can you please arrest Sparks? Thank you. Coke and Dr. Dew and Alamo, you need to get over here, and you need to save Donny T. He's not in a good spot. Death, Lifter 1. Lifter 1 took the damage and took the brunt of it while Donny T could get some shots off. Thank you, Lifter 1, for your service. 2 left. Donny T, the man, the myth, the legend. He will be remembered for everything. There's 1 left now as well. 1 left. Kerr stood back up and he's helping out. Kerr, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Now, Donny T, this is not the end for you. I'm going to get you to go over here and try help get rid of this mutagenic ship before it gets too bad. There's 1 Scyther left as well. Christ. And Alamo is unfortunately beefing with the last Scyther, thinking he can take it on in hand-to-hand Alamo's gone down. Donny T, the savior, please. And the last one has been dealt with. Dr. T, please, can you just come and tend Alamo, just so he doesn't die? This is a mess. This is so bad. If this doesn't tell us we need more things, I don't know what does. Sparks has gone berserk as well, our little arrestee. Robert, execute Sparks. Just kill her. Honestly, I've had enough. Downed. So now, all down to Donny T, the man, the myth, the legend. He needs to bring down this mutagenic ship all on his lonesome. Please, Donny T. Please. We just need to make sure we keep an eye on it. Otherwise, he will start to turn into a horrible mutant. Coke is over here as well, giving Donny T a hand. Both of these together, hopefully... Coke hasn't got enough range. Only Donny T's got enough range, especially with the fact that Alamo's lost his rifle. I think we use this as an opportunity to upgrade our weapons as well. I've been stockpiling some steel. I've been going around the map smelting up steel slag chunks. Let's queue up a load more weapons for everybody. Just new improvements across the board, apart from Alamo. Alamo gets to keep his Lien. And there it is. The mutagenic ship has been destroyed. Some mechanoid slurry, a couple of reverters, advanced components, some steel, and most importantly, Donny T survived. Did you get infected with anything, Donny T? No, you didn't. Donny T, the man, the myth, the legend, the savior of the colony. Congratulations, my friend. You've earned yourself a little break. Oh, wow. If only the Donny T in real life could see you now, he'd be so proud of you. So, so proud of you. A proud representation of American fight and freedom. I've also queued up some weapons. A Lee Enfield for Alamo to replace the one that we've lost. A few AK-74Us. I know they're not American. They are maybe of Russian descent, but they're modern, they're good, and they're better than what we already have. A few Glock 18s to replace the revolvers and things we've got knocking about, and a couple of Model 1887 MCSs. A few more shotguns. They never hurt nobody. And obviously Sparks, the prisoner that we've taken whilst out on a little hunt. They're not very good at much. Staggeringly ugly. Melee, construction, animals 5. They're not good, but once again, another colonist that we can send out to the mining thing is another good thing to do. And there is one more Scyther on the map sitting around, and you know what this is? This is revenge, alright? This is for Alamo, this is for Chad Chadson, this is for Kerr. Robert, come up here, deal with it. Tell it who it is. Make it seem like it's weak. Oh! Robert, I love it. Downed it. Knocked it out. Knocked out a robot. Robert, I love to see that from you. Congratulations, my friend. Fortunately, Alamo has gone into a coma. Alamo's brain has been mangled, and they've gone into a coma as a result of just extreme blood loss. I don't think this means they're going to die, but he's out for the count. Alamo is gone for quite a long time now. I don't know if there's any way to treat this coma. I don't know what we do. Is this just a waiting situation? I assume it ticks up to 100% and that's that, you know? So now that we have a few minutes to breathe, we can now build ourselves a napalm refiner. It's a nice shape. It does not fit symmetrically in the center there, but that's okay. A napalm refiner is all I want. So what can we do with that? We can make a spark grid. It ignites flammable things such as napalm when powered. That's incredible. We can make a napalm bomb. Okay, cool. Or a napalm trail. So I guess it's like just a load of napalm that you can set on fire just like as a defensive thing. Ooh, nice. And as we catch Donny T out in the fields here, I think we're going to call this episode here. What a fantastic episode in terms of finding things out and progressing further into our story. Donny T, the savior. MAGA Donny T Dolphin, the man, the myth, the legend. The man that defeated all those Scythers all on his own when nobody else could. The colony savior has arisen. It's allowed us to actually see what we're like in combat against people that are equally as strong to us, which is really nice. Really nice. Allows us to craft more weapons and everything. I'll get Robert to work on that probably throughout next episode. Otherwise, it looks like the Bang Bus was a success. We got a new person. I think we need to ideally go out on these trips with more people and non-lethal weapons, just so we don't kill them and we have more people to bring back. So with that, next episode, I think we'll do that exactly. Expand out the prison, make some more non-lethal weapons as well, and take everybody out on a little trip. Other than that, fantastic. Resources have not been ticked off yet. Okay, we have built up a nice reserve of steel in the stockpile because I've been going around destroying things and smelting up steel slag chunks, but we're still not quite there. So the plan for next episode, napalm, and obviously making more weapons and being better as American people. So if you've enjoyed today's episode, are excited to see all the things Donny T is going to get up to next episode, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.